welcome to or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ann and this is All the Budgeting. On this channel, I do paycheck cash stuffings, side hustle cash stuffings, cash condensings, and then I always close out my budget every month, which includes a net worth calculation. So if that is interesting to you, I do hope that you consider subscribing, liking, commenting, all of those things. All right, so today I am stuffing my first paycheck for the month of June. And as always, I start with the fives and singles that I have left in my rollover. And I put those into a separate pouch. And we will count this at the end of the year. So I don't count the entire pouch, but I do count how much we're putting in each time. So today we're putting in 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And so I think this is gonna be a fun thing at the end of the year to count all this money. I mean, not even half of the year over, and I have that much in there. So that's gonna be fun. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that money, but probably just something fun, right? Sometimes you just gotta treat yourself. All right, so getting into this video here. So my paycheck was $3,768 and I had $130 in rollover. So that is leaving me $3,898 in income that I'm working with. My total bills and expenses that I leave in my checking account, and they just get paid in auto draft mostly, that came to $2,873, which is leaving me $1,025 to stuff today. So we'll get this over, grab the money, grab priority one, and let's give this a count. So we're looking for $1,025. So 1, 2, 253, 354, 450, 20, 40, 60, 80, 550, 20, 40, 60, 80, 650, 20, 40, 60, 80, 750, 20, 40, 60, 80, 850, 870, 890, 900, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 1,000, 5, 10, 15, 25. So I hope you are all doing well. I have been so sick this week. It started actually last Friday. It's currently Saturday morning. It started last Friday and I have had the worst cough. I took a COVID test, wasn't COVID. I went to the doctor, it wasn't bronchitis. It just is a bad cough. I swear, I can't remember the last time I have felt this sick. I'm now feeling better, but it has been something. So you can still hear it in my voice. I probably will cough at some point. But yeah, so I hope you're all having a better week because I do feel like it is, I'm past the corner of it. At least I hope so. I'm definitely coughing less this morning than I have been, in general. So yeah, so hopefully it's on its way out. Okay, so starting in priority one per usual. So emergency is getting 50. So in emergency, I have 150, I have 500. 550, 650. Health is getting 50, and this envelope took a little bit of a beating this week with needing to get medicine and all that kind of stuff. So in health, I have 150. Extra week is getting 50. I do sometimes get asked about this. So I get paid twice a month. So I get paid 48 times a year, but I budget 2 weeks out of each paycheck, and there are 52 weeks in a year. So that means that there are 4 times that I don't have the money in my paycheck to cover what I need. Now, all of my bills are paid out of one of those 2 paychecks. So for those extra weeks, so those 4 extra weeks, all I need to cover is my groceries, my spending, and my gas. And for me, that's $300. So what I do, excuse me, what I do is every paycheck I put $50 aside so that by the next extra week, I always have that $300 put aside. And so when I see a fully funded, that means I have $300 ready to go. And I do think that maybe my next paycheck in June is one of those times that I need to bring in that extra week money. So, okay, so in extra week, I have $350. So yeah, I hope that helps explain it. I do get those questions sometimes. And this is what I love about this budgeting method. It is really, you can tailor it to your life. You can tailor it and customize it to fit your reality, your budget, your needs, your priorities. And you don't have to do what everybody does. There's a lot of people who stuff their, rent or mortgage, their utilities. I don't do that. I leave that money in my checking account. Now I will start to do that once I am done with my bankruptcy, because I do want to get a month ahead and start using a credit card to pay some things so that I can build my credit back up. But for right now, I'm not in rebuild mode. I am, just kind of in just kind of, I guess, maintenance. And so I just leave that money in my checking account and it just gets paid on auto draft. But that's what I mean. Like, you don't have to do what everybody else does. That's what I love about this budgeting method and why I feel like it is so effective for people. Okay, home maintenance is getting $25. So in home maintenance, I have 1, 2, 3, 320, 325. I am putting together kind of a cash envelope budgeting 101 series because I do get a lot of questions from people who are like, I don't even know where to start. And so I do want to put together a series, that really kind of walks people through how to begin. So let me know in the comments if that is something you're interested in, and like, what specifically would you like to see in that series? I'd love to know. Okay, home improvement, it has 125. Car maintenance is getting 25. In car maintenance, I have 1, 2, 20, 30, 35, 40. Pet care is getting 25. So in pet care, I have 20, 40, 55. And electronics is getting 25. So in electronics, I have 100, 50, 70, 95. So that does it for priority 1. Moving on to priority 2, rollover is empty. Groceries is getting 300. So on groceries, I have 1, 2, 253. Spending is getting 220s, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. Hair is not getting anything today, but let's give it a count. It has 1, 150, 2, 220, 230. I do have a hair appointment this week. Okay. Subscriptions is getting 35. I get questions on this as well. So these are, subscriptions is maybe not the best name for it, but I don't really know what else to say. So these are the things that, you know, either you just pay for once a year or you save if you pay once a year. And so I want to have the money put aside well in advance of needing it. And so I have all of my subscriptions for this year that have either been paid or I have the money waiting. And so now I'm building for next year. So, you know, I'm in good shape in that, you know, I think my first thing isn't until like February or March. And so, you know, I'm well ahead of the game of having that money saved. So in subscriptions, I have 50 plus 40 plus 180 plus 650 plus 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20, 25, 30. So I have 1,050 in subscriptions, and the kinds of things that are in here that are like Amazon Prime, my Microsoft 365 subscription. I have a Wax Pass. I have a theater subscription, those types of things, right? So you can still do them, just put the money aside, and so you're not scrambling and putting it on a credit card. All right, extra debt is getting 45. So if you are new here, I am in an active Chapter 13 bankruptcy, and I should have that paid off by the end of this year. So all of this extra debt money is going towards that. I don't get charged interest, and I do have a monthly payment that goes. So what I'm doing is I'm just kind of collecting this money, putting it in the bank, letting it gain interest. And when I have enough to pay it off, you know, after all of my monthly payments are coming out, then I will do that. I will transfer it and pay it off in bulk. And so for right now, I am on track to have this paid off in like November, December of this year, which will be a full year early, which is amazing. And then I'll be in rebuild mode. Okay, so in extra debt, I have 1, 2, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. Vacation is getting 25. And if you are interested in kind of how did I get to a point where I had to file bankruptcy, if you look at the very first video on this channel, it is my debt confession. And I talk a lot about what led to me filing for bankruptcy. Okay, so in vacation, I have 100, 20, 40, 45, 50. Christmas is getting 25. In Christmas, I have 100, 50, 70, 80, 85, 90. Holiday dinner is getting 25. In holiday dinner, I have 1, 2, 20, 45. And gifts is getting 25. These dividers are not yet available in my shop, but they will be very soon. So in gifts, I have 50, 100, 150, 175. I have 3 birthdays in June. My 2 nieces and my niece-in-law, their birthdays are in June. And then I only have 1 birthday left for the year, and that is my mom in August. So, all right. Entertainment is getting 10. So entertainment has 20. Clothes is getting 10. In clothes, I have 1, 10, 25. Beauty is getting 10. In beauty, I have 50, 65. Miscellaneous is getting 10. In miscellaneous, I have 20. Planner stuff is getting 10. And in planner stuff, I have 20. Crafting is getting 10. In crafting, I have 50, 60, 70. And 1 month ahead is getting 10. And in 1 month ahead, I have 50, 60, 70. All right, so that does it for today's video. Next up will be my side hustle cash stuffing. And yeah, that's about it. So, all right, I hope you're all having a great week.